Nearest and dearest. Shout out to the truckers. Shout out to first and last time listeners. You now tuned in to the motherfucking Unaspiring Rapper Podcast with who? None other than 210 West, aka Simpson and ItzPreme, aka hashtag ItzPreme bitch.
No point. We
gotta get some sound effects.
I got some. I'm gonna add them. You know me. I'm a gunshot nigga though, so don't get mad if it's a machine gun going off for about 60 seconds. You know how I do.
He lied. We need that.
Most niggas, their ad lib when they doing some gunshots in their songs be like one pop. I've always been like a type of nigga. I don't
spray round. A nigga letting the drum off. Hey, look, that's better than the police sirens in a song. That shit used to piss me off, bro. You be riding around listening to a song that got police sirens in it, so now you checking your rearview mirror.
My nearest and dearest. Anyway, man, another pod, Labor Day weekend. As you probably know, this is one of the biggest weekends in retail. I don't know if that's going to still be the same way because of the coronavirus, but isn't Black Friday is the second biggest day. The Labor Day is the biggest day, believe it or not. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I never remember when Labor Day is.
It's gotten later. It used to be around the 1st, but I'm not sure. What is it? The first Monday of the September? Is that how they do it?
I don't know, nigga. I don't fuck with holidays, bro. So Memorial Day, Labor Day, President's Day, all that shit, I don't know none of them shit.
This nigga didn't start celebrating MLK Day until 1999 and shit, right? Isn't that what Arizona?
I think it was 92. I think it was 92. Yeah, we was the last state. Niggas had to throw.
But it's not called MLK Day no more, right? Right? It's not called MLK Day. Didn't they change it? It's not.
I thought it was
Martin Luther King Day anymore, right?
Some places tried to change it to I don't know if it was civil. I think it might be Civil Rights Day. I think that's what some people changed it to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did it something like that.
But anyway, we didn't get it. We didn't get it until they threatened to take away the Super Bowl. For those who don't know, I know you know, but we didn't get MLK Day until they threatened to take away the Super Bowl.
That makes sense. What's the temperature up there today on this Sunday?
It's 113 right now. What y'all got? What y'all clocking in?
It said 109. So yeah, it's pretty fucking serious. This is not breathable weather for me.
No, this shit is trash, bro. Especially out here. We got a heat wave until I think tomorrow, which I don't know what the fuck that means. It's just hot as hell. We in September, bro. It shouldn't be this hot in September. But it'll probably still be in the hundreds out here in October. God damn it.
So, episode 104 of ours when we were doing the definition of snitching, and there was one other hypothetical situation that we never talked about. And the reason why I brought that up is because last night I was on YouTube and I saw a guy talking about Thundercat, right? I almost said Thunder Rat.
You talking about the nigga that calls him Thunder Rat?
Right. No. Somebody else. This is another rat.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
But he was talking about their situation. The person that gets on the stand and doesn't help or doesn't say anything at all, and I don't know nothing, I didn't see nothing. Is that still cooperative snitching, or are they like, can you not take the stand? Period.
I don't know, but I would believe if you say I don't know, I don't think that's snitching. If you don't know, That's my favorite thing to say. I don't know.
But how do I know that you off on some shit?
Repeat the question.
How do I know just because you're getting up there on the stand saying that you don't know? How do I know behind closed doors you haven't told them nothing?
Well, either there's going to be paperwork or you did a deal with no paperwork.
And why do people think that's so hard to do with the police?
I don't know. Because, if you get pulled over, police are going to report what they tell you, so that they could choose to put it in the paperwork or they could choose not to put it in the paperwork. I don't know how they go about their business with that.
Well,
but
when
you can tell without taking a stand.
Yeah, they talk about confidential informant. That's what a confidential informant is. So, yeah, I never understood why people act like you can't do a deal with the police without paperwork. Why do they feel like paperwork just has to be involved?
Right, because I've heard police officers say that they'll pull up in the hood, and they know they CI, throw them $50, and they give up some info, and that's that.
Local
no paperwork, ain't no paperwork here.
Ain't no paperwork. That's what I'm saying, and a lot of times that information they get from that confidential informant is enough to go get a warrant and check whatever the fuck they want to check.
Right. Yeah, so you can snitch without having paperwork. Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess back to my original question is, in that case, so let's take who we talking about, Kerry Lathan. He didn't say anything that can help you at all, right? Because at the end of the day, if he only had been there for 2 minutes, what could he help them with, right?
Right. He was really defending himself. That's my man's in the wheelchair, right?
Right. He got immunity. Should we remind everybody that too?
He got taken to jail first.
Correct.
For violation, yeah.
Even though he got shot.
Right. I think that's crazy too. Like, if I'm a felon, is it now my job? Am I obligated to ask everyone in my surrounding, are you a felon? Like, how do that work? Because if you get arrested, you with a felon, and you didn't know they were a felon, you in violation. So I think that's a crooked ass law.
As well as they have programs for felons, right? So if I go down to this program,
I'm around felons.
Right. Exactly.
Stupid. Yeah, that shit makes no sense. For
example, out here we have a program called Homeboy Enterprise. I may have that shit up in Arizona. You ever heard of it before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like for ex-con, generally for Hispanic cats though. But it's felons. That's what they do. It's a program they do different shit in the community. You know what I mean? But you hanging around with other felons. When you go to a halfway house and you need a pen, you with other felons.
Right. Sadly, I've been in a halfway.
That's funny.
No, that shit ain't funny. That shit sucks, bro. A nigga stole my grill out the halfway house, like my roommate. Black dude too. Like, bro, what you gonna do? Pawn it? Cause you can't wear it.
I wouldn't assume it was a white dude.
Right. But a nigga see gold, he probably like, oh, I could pawn it.
Was it real or was it
I had a real grill.
Okay.
I bought 2 grills.
Oh,
that
shit,
nigga took my top and bottom.
Damn. Pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Yeah. That's super pause. Hey, we need an audio for that too. We need an audio for a pause.
I'll just create one.
Like a record scratching. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, for sure. We create that. Pause. It took his top.
Yeah, took him top and bottom grill. Yeah, and they just took my whole mouth.
Hey, so,
look, my counselor's name was Les, like Lester, and his last name was Heeman. Les Seaman. Bro, we had a ball with that in the classes. His name Les Seaman, yeah. It's like, what's your name, nigga? Yeah.
Hey, you said we had a ball with that one in class. Pause.
Oh yeah, we had a ball too. Damn.
Dame Dash is really fucked up hip hop culture with that shit, bro.
Him and Cameron, yeah, Harlem.
Harlem has fucked up the culture with that shit.
But yeah,
So we were talking about the top 5 beats of all time, and we got into production and also who we would like to get a verse from. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about your top 5 hip hop albums of all time in no particular order. And it could be some shit that just came out a month ago. Just in your
my
opinion,
top 5. I'll throw out my top 5. I can't say I'm gonna stand on all of them because it might change. I'll probably forget some. But to wing it, my first one would be Twista Adrenaline Rush.
I'm looking at that one right here on my wall. Okay.
Yeah, Twista Adrenaline Rush. Man, top 5 albums. I don't know. Give me one of yours. I'll think of some.
Redman Muddy Waters.
Okay. Cannabis Can I Bust first album.
Okay. Jeez.
Corrupt the Streets is a motherfucker.
Organized Confusion Equinox.
Aquemini Outcast.
Aquemini Outcast. That's one of mine too.
Yeah. Tupac Machiavelli 7 Day Theory.
Okay.
I toggle between that and Me Against the World. Yeah.
Yeah. I would throw Me Against the World as my shit. It's in my playlist today, currently still.
Yeah. If I could knock off like 2 or 3 songs of Me Against the World, I think it would be a little better.
And then I'm gonna fuck you up with my 5th one. Is Everything's for Sale, Boogie, believe it or not.
Okay.
I ain't saying, and these albums I ain't saying are the top 5 hip hop albums ever made. I'm saying that these are my top 5 albums.
Was that an album or was that a mixtape?
That was the
debut.
That was the last album. No, so let me see.
You didn't like his mixtapes better than the album? Because I did.
I can see why. But the quality, remember he was doing a lot of that recording himself?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, like that. A lot of that quality was really low, like in the closet and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't mind it.
A lot of that shit you can't turn up. A lot of that shit you can't turn up all the way to top value. Makes sense.
I get it.
Damn. So I'm on my Spotify right now. I'll probably have a better idea of some of these albums that I love.
I don't know if I hit 5, but if not, then this is the 5th. If not, then I guess I'll give it the 6th.
You haven't did the 5 yet.
Okay, then I'll say the Carter. Lil Wayne, the Carter. I was actually out there when I purchased that album, and I did it on the fly. Like, all I heard was Go DJ. And I've never bought a Lil Wayne album. My little brother had, 500 Degrees? And I was like, this is for his demographic. But I bought the Carter, and like his whole shit here elevated. And Wayne was in like rare form for that whole album, but I definitely give that to the Carter.
I just saw a new video from Wayne today.
Where you doing the transformation?
Yeah, you really see how bad he done deteriorated right over the years.
Bro, like his dreads didn't fell out. Like some of them look pieced off.
I'm like, he shouldn't have did this shit, man. You just see that.
He don't care. I don't think he cared.
Yeah, Everything for Sale. Everything for Sale has, Tire Reflection, Silent Ride, Swap Meet, LOL, Shake My Head, Soho with JID, Skydive, Live 95, Rainy Day with Eminem, Skydive 2.
I wasn't big on Rainy Days. Did you like that song?
No Warning, Self-Destruction. No, and then that Time song with Snow Allegra. I liked that album. That song, not so much. And then the video, really, maybe not like it that much. Low budget ass video, all that money. Eminem gave me a little video in the little room.
Right, yeah, I didn't like that. Check this out real quick. Did you see Skylar Grey we get the same recommenders on YouTube a lot. But did you see Skylar Gregg going over the songs that she wrote that people didn't pick?
Mm-mm.
Okay, check it out when you got a chance. This may be 40 minutes. I skimmed through it, but a lot of them joints, they bangers and it sound like they meant for Rihanna. And it just made me realize how dope of an artist she is. Cause I usually just see her when she pop out with Eminem.
Dead Prez, Let's Get Free.
The RBG album too.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed Jadakiss' solo album.
I did. I like his song with Mariah though.
I think it's that same album though. It had that Welcome to D Block on there, and
I'm not sure.
Welcome to D Block, to your dreams. That's
I'm not sure. Look, let me ask you this, because we had this conversation the other day since we don't like top albums. The Doggy Style versus Dogfather. Because a lot of people claim that Doggy Style is the classic, and Dogfather gets kind of swept under the rug. How you feel about those two?
Doggy Style was a Dog Pound album.
I think that was Dog Pound, Dr. Dre, everybody. It was like a compilation.
That's what I'm saying. It was a compilation. That's what I'm saying. But Dogfather had the I like that one better.
I do too. I like Dogfather better. I love Doggy Style, but I do like Dogfather better. Even though a lot of those songs have features, there's very few songs on there that are just him.
That's true.
I'm one of the rare few that'll say like Dogfather is better than Doggy Style. So I think we in agreement on that.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy that album more than Pharoah Monch, Internal Affairs. Did love that album too. You remember that one?
I didn't like Pharoah Monch at that time, but I did. I was able to go back and appreciate it. Same thing with Mos Def, Talib, your Pharoah Monches. That whole conscious shit, I was not on it. I liked ratchet gangster shit.
Tash, Rap Life. That was my guilty pleasure back then in those days.
I'll tell you what, the Pharoah Monch album that I liked was it's just recent too. I think it's PTSD. Did you ever check that one?
Mm-hmm.
And he had a song on there about heroin, and I was like, I didn't know if he was referring to himself or if it was just speaking from another perspective. But
he's dope.
It sounded like maybe he had an addiction that kept him away for a while, and I always was curious about that.
He definitely blew up, bro. He got real big for a minute. I don't know if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he had battled depression. All right, then my last question for you, since last time we talked about if you could do a collaboration with any MC, who would it be? If you could pick any producer to lock in and do a 6-song EP with, not including myself, of course, who would it be?
Perfect World. I love to go through like the shit Dre's never put out. All of that shit Bishop Lamont was getting for his mixtapes, like them beats was fire. So it would be a close call between Dr. Dre and Premier, or DJ Quick. But I think Premier or Dre would be more for me.
I got to go with K Tronada, man.
Don't do that.
No.
That nigga shit ain't all that. Let's put that out. His shit is not all that. So when Pharrell signed him, and when niggas started talking about him crazy, I'm like, yo, what is it that propelled him to that?
Yeah. I probably would fuck with DJ Fresh. I've been listening to a lot of his shit lately. I like DJ Fresh.
I only know him for mixtapes.
And you know, it's funny, I had a mixtape like years ago, and I actually have a DJ Fresh song I used on there. So, me, Grimm, and my boy Residue Riggins, that's the DJ Fresh beat. So, and that's why we couldn't put that song out, because it was a mixtape song, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped using fucking mixtape beats and shit.
Yeah. That shit was fun to do, though. Always like fucking up niggas' beats. Like, in a good way, I mean.
Yeah, big facts, man. That's another one down. The Unaspiring Rapper Podcast. Like and subscribe. Hopefully it'll be a subscribe thing right here where I'm touching. Pause.
Or down here in the corner,
Right.
over there.
Right. But hit the
It's
bell and
somewhere
shit.
here.
Yeah. And then like and subscribe, share on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere that you do your social media.
Yeah, fuck with us. Unaspiring Rapper
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yep.